I was not being sarcastic. Florida man bougie is knocking. I think their account is private, so.
Hey, Florida man.
What?
Florida man.
Hey, what up?
This is what I'm going to. That'd be great. The problem that we're having is this. Cassandra's in here, right? And we're all giving her the respect of being here, but she's also at the same time in Skittles Live telling them that Miss Enabler needs beat again. So can we maybe fucking fix that?
Is it like right now?
Yeah, like as we speak, correct?
Are you doing that, Cassandra?
Yikes, that's really not cool. I don't know anything about it, but that's not cool. I'm just hanging out while Florida Man's editing his screenshots, collecting coins for Gaza, for Pam tomorrow. If anyone's bored and has any coins, send them to me. Going on mute now.
Hey, Bougie, why are you so pressed? Why are you bringing up something that you don't even know the whole fucking backstory to?
I don't need a backstory. The minute
Do
you
you
tell
need me
somebody
to
they need
remind
beat
you of the
again,
backstory? Do
I
I
don't
need to
need
go
it.
to the beginning? Then
I
don't
don't
speak
need
on
you to
something
tell
that you don't
people.
fucking know about. So if you don't give a fuck, then don't speak on something until you know the entire backstory
I
where
don't
she
need a
accused me of
backstory.
calling the cops and so on. Well, then pipe down and mind your fucking business because I'm not even over here fucking with nobody.
No, you're over there
You're the
talking
only
shit about
one
Miss
fucking
Enabler
crying.
needing beat. So we're not going to be doing that. I don't need a
Okay.
backstory. When you
Let
make
me
I
that
ask.
agree
fucking
with you,
comment, I
Bougie.
don't need a backstory.
I agree.
Uh,
That's not cool.
we're gonna continue this.
Can someone let Enabler up? Also, for the record, I would not like to be told when I can and cannot speak. Thank you.
Well, you know what? I really don't like it when we are confused.
Hey,
I really don't. Hey, Casey, how are you?
hey, hey,
Dumb
Florida man, I
question.
understand why you want her here and everything to listen about 13. Um, hold on. Cassandra, you spoke on it within hours ago. What, 36 hours ago? You literally just said in Skittles Live that I need to get beat again and you're gonna double fucking triple down on it.
Was it that soon?
Do you forget that? Yeah, it was. We just watched the fucking live of Skittles Live. And Cassandra said, "Oh, I said I wasn't going to speak on Enabler, but you know what? She needs her fucking ass beat again. It doesn't matter if it was in this live, but you're not going to sit there and fucking disrespect me and tell me to fucking hush. Do you understand me,
Weren't you in Holly Mae's live talking?
bitch? Did I talk shit to you?
Who keeps muting me? But you'll continue to run your mouth about my kid.
We ain't gonna do that. Okay. On with the show. Well, Jazz, I'm sorry to tell you, but I believe this happens to be my life. So, guess who else I run to? You. Okay, so back to what we were doing. Without Cassandra, she can window watch if she wants. Doesn't matter to me. Where should we start? Should we start at the lies? Or should we start at the filth?
You pick it. You pick.
Alright, so we're going to start with the lies. And the first one is going to be this one. Myrna, the first 48 on Reddit. What's funny is all these domestic violence survivors stand up and talk shit to a man on the internet. When the man snaps back, all of a sudden they are DV survivors again. But that's a little, side topic. Now to this. This is where 13 brain cells to ask Gina for money. And cool. So here, 13 is saying, let me borrow $250.
Who's Gina?
Reds. But don't tell Florida man about it. Why would I not want to be told about it? If I was going to be responsible for paying it back. Seems like something I should know. She pulls the whole, but if you can't, it's okay. I appreciate you considering that. No one, not even Florida man, just me and you, please. Yes, of course. Send it via PayPal. And there's a receipt for PayPal. Did she, Tina? And then Gina says, I was thinking about the money. How exactly did Mike go about asking for you for it? And she said, he needed to get down to court. And then Red said, okay, you don't have to answer me, but I want you to think on this. Think this out. I wasn't there. I don't know, like how he came about to coming to your house, etc. Well, I didn't really go to her house. Like, she brought her kids outside. And I'm like, take them little fuckers back in. I'm some random dude off the internet. It's dangerous. Should not be. I am no Insta daddy. I'm sorry to anybody out there. Sorry.
Did you still want Megan by chance? Because she just messaged me back.
We can cosplay someone's parents. Let me find photos of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll be the dead one again.
Continue on.
See, I like giving life to people, and I think that's one of my favorite hobbies on TikTok. So don't fuck with me if you don't want me to give your toxic awesome life. Even though I play the male role better, don't fuck with me, and I won't give your grandpa some life. So she's thinking on it. Have I ever asked her for any other money? That's pretty much the point of that right there. She says, no, wait, yes, to help pay his insurance, but he paid me back. It was like $90. Was it? So my insurance is like $300. It's like $293. $90 is a little short, but she said whatever, 90, and I paid her back. Did not happen at all. Here, she said, I got Skittles pregnant and then borrowed the money to get an abortion. That's why Skittles took a break. That's what the $350 was for. But she only borrowed $250 from Gina. Oh yeah, she said I borrowed money from her too. $350, which was wild. Yeah, but remember, at this time, I never met Skittles till October for the first time, and we ain't even do nothing then. And hindsight being, 2020, should have left it at that. But I didn't. It is what it is. Consequences of my actions. I would rather have a kid. It's less stress over 18 years than it has been over the last 9 months. So yeah, apparently now it went from getting back up to Indiana to funding an abortion for Skittles.
Hold on, Florida man. I just got a call. Can you please check your text in a second? Thanks.
Yeah, let me get through this. Here is 13 dry begging Gina, saying that she paid $500 to get all of the cease and desist and set this hearing up. You will get your money back, I promise. So why is she paying $500 to send out all these cease and desist and get this set up when Gina's owed $250?
Haven't we heard like a few people raising money for cease and desist and then they don't get sent?
They never got sent here either.
Just asking for a friend.
See, Gina's a person. 13 knows this. She was hoping that Gina would be like, well, let me cover half of it, or let me cover all of it. Another fake email from a lawyer. This is back in October. She said the hearing was set for October 8th at 9 p.m. at 9:30, per my lawyer. And then this chat GPT bullshit. And she's like, I do need to do it. I need to pay you back. If you're that pressed about paying a woman back, you should have just paid her back. She never intended to pay her back. Here, she says, collectively, I now owe her over $1,000. I don't know where the fuck that number came from. Food, gas, loaning him money and paying his insurance. And almost $250. I can't afford to pay back without my money. 1 second. So she says here, on October 5th that I didn't pay back the insurance I didn't borrow. But she says here, on October 3rd, she says, we notice the discrepancy, right? Not even 2 days later, she forgot that she told Gina that I paid back the insurance that I didn't even borrow. There's another audio from Bob's Live where she says, I didn't borrow any more money except for a tire. So the lies are building up. I'm going to post a video on all this too. This is Red's. She did send money for court to help me get to court. I said, she kept that money. How much did you send? She said $250. Until this point, I didn't know Red sent her any money at all. Especially for me. Like, if it was just like she sent her money to send her money, it's not my money. I'm not going to micromanage other people's funds. But when I'm used as an excuse for that money to be loaned to,
Hello, is Bougie here?
probably why.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
So, what's the deal?
I'm sorry. I preempted this. Sorry.
Did you need Bougie for something?
No. Just thought she would be here. Sorry.
She is here.
Okay.
So what do you need?
Can you ask her to call me?
She's right above you.
Okay, back to this. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, I knew that. Didn't know.
Florida man, did you see that you're labeled as AI generated?
I accidentally clicked that button.
Okay, I needed to make sure you knew.
So here's more of the 250 conversation with Gina. From where she borrowed the money, used me as an excuse, which is bullshit. She's nearly 40. She should have grown out of those behaviors by now. She'll never change. She contradicts herself quite a bit. And now that I can talk about it, suddenly she got cancer. Getting all these tests done, and she somehow has 5 years to live. Which, to be completely honest, that sounds a lot like other people. And is it annoying? Sure. But I don't give a fuck. Lie about it. I'm going to call the board of medicine, though. And I'm going to bitch if you last longer than 5 years because your doctor was wrong. Okay? I don't think I can take any more than 5 years of you fucking creepily stalking my ass. for whatever reason you and Skittles both do. Like, y'all need to go get a motherfucking life. You got a whole ass husband and a fucking whole litter of kids. Like, you need to take care of them and, like, go service your fucking husband for once or something, because you need to stop fucking around with people on the internet. Me in particular. Like, you following me around the shit is taking time away. You could be fucking unschooling your kids. Because the only life experience they're fucking seeing is their mother being obsessed with a fucking guy on the internet. I did say litter of kids, didn't I? For the 80,000 fake accounts that you make to stalk me, and everybody else that I know that want nothing to do with you, you could throw a ball in the yard with one of your children. You could go on a fucking hike and be like, this is a life experience for your school, since, you know, you just don't want to wake up early in the morning and get them on the bus. It's not even homeschooling. You pick the schooling that you don't even have to teach them. You just throw them on the Xbox and call it a day. That's not life experience. Absolutely, the kids are innocent victims. And her husband never hit her either. I'll openly say that. She comes online and she says her husband physically assaults her for attention. Do they yell at each other? Sure. But she's the aggressor. Miss Wing's got a point there. So does Bob. Her account names are wild as fuck for someone who's 40. And if she walked 1 mile for every person she's hurt, and a half a mile for however many times that she's hurt that one individual person, she could be as heavy as she pretends to be in Discord. Fuck yeah, I'm talking about people's ages and weight. Fuck it, let's talk about her acne scars on her face next. I mean, what you want? Well, Catherine, you haven't stalked me for the better part of a year or more, so you're okay with me. I mean, that's where the bar is at this point. Right. Now, this was in April. Thankfully, it's late stage 1, early stage 2. Again, I know nothing of cancer. I'm fortunate that I don't believe I have it. She said it's hard to pretend she's okay. But it's really easy to pretend you have cancer. Because she's lying. This is 13. And these text messages were exactly, if she really does have cancer, she would be cherishing the moments she has with her family. But here we go to late 2023, maybe March 2024. where she says, "Hello, I just wanted to make you aware that I am currently in the hospital. I have TB and RSV. I'm coughing up blood, and they are thinking the cancer spread to my lungs. My spleen and liver are both abnormally enlarged." Amongst other Medi problems, if you can donate to my GoFundMe or share it with your family, would give my children and I hope. Here's the link. If you don't want to donate, that's fine too. Once I lost my mother, I knew I would lose my entire family.
Florida Man, Queen Witch asks to tell you to please check Discord messages.
Okay, so here is this. This was like March, at the latest, March 2024. This March. That was